Hello. Hello. Sound test. Check. Here. Better. Let's go. I haven't played Ace Attorney in a while. As you can see, last time we played was in March. It's been a month. Okay. Well. In any case, here we go. Let's continue episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Yeah, it was this one. Hello, you. Mr. Wright, sir. What's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out, or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it! Gretch is in good spirits, but I'm not sure where she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Huh? Look, we're this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us! Back in the parking lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That old drum. Was it empty? The old drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never! Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all, it's just we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that old drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that going for? This situation calls for one thing, that is... luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it all away with a little water. Even if you can see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Yeah, look. I lend you these glasses. You had an extra pair of those things? To test for blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just... this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount of blood. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, Look at all the blood on the soul of the victims too. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright! Yo, Mr. Wright! I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find the blood stain, okay? Well, you do you, Emma. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. We can be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yay! Yay! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours won't react to a nice daily box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. This day-old daily box is on the house. So it's just that kind of lead. It doesn't really get my mouth watering. What did you have to say? Certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... Oh no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know! I witnessed everything from that security room right there, but... I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand? That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed a good man, but you're no longer a detective, miss. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. A long time! No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up. They confessed. They babble like babies. You know? I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. Angel, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouth of suspect after suspect, and before long they call me the Gaffer Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were, let it go, fired. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. Wait, SL9? Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet! Do you think you can tell us more about the SL9 incident? Do you think you could? No, you can't. Think about it. I could have taken that picture from the garden. But even I get flustered sometimes. So we went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed toward the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes? In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. You lying was the problem. Just like that time, yes? Could you please talk about it? Ah, yeah. That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired. 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Ah yes, typical investigators. The blonde woman with the hat, the cowboy, and the film noir detective. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. To him? He got what was coming to him. To him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. Ooh, that's a problem, alright? What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of assault. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself, and one other person you know well. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9. There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Okay, and no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this cursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me with this gate. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on the SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. There has to be, yes. So, rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. And you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. A certain Jake Marshall? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister at the cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating in this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Well. Okay, I think we found everything. Where can we go? It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurry. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed. Did get killed? A detective did get killed here, after all. It's weird. A detective was murdered here, after all. A detective did get murdered. Someone killed the detective here, after all. It's weird. A detective did get killed here, after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we've got at the front desk, here it is. Oh, real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Yeah, let's... What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So, beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh, what's wrong? Those cacti, they're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. What? What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, I do too. There's a video feed here. Encased in a cold village bearded chow with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. That's not a very nice way to talk about your sister, I think. A security guard uniform, yeah. Right. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Yep. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather poncho. Punchy. A pounchy. A pinchy. A putch. It's a poncho. You need a card. Or the permission. Wait, what? A lasso. But maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. That may be it. Yeah, I see it now. The bull here. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went through here, the cactus would fall over. Let's say it. People, yeah. One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. There's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. No. No. There's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. No, we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room? Right, Paul? It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything topsy-turvy. The detective Gumshoe. Who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Never will it fill mine. Who is it going to be? I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they called the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator. A perpetrator. I'd say I was perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Is it Meekins? It's Meekins. Aha. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. An unexpected turn of events, yes? Ah, this noise. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Sir! Ow. I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir. So I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. No, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! Ow. What the heck is this guy doing? What happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage in his hand. Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But, sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, and the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. Ah. That's some story. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? Killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and live and, well, at that. Oh yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or total stranger, I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Alright. I was an apple in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. On second thought, you don't have to get the knife. What do you mean this is the one? Both are the knives that were used in the killing. That's it, sir. That's it. That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Yeah? Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. That sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did you do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? So I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto the others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, why, sir? Everything went right. When I awoke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Videotape? From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime, I swore to stamped out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. Oh, I don't deserve it. No thanks. I have my own. Yeah, I do. Look at it. Go ahead, sir. Laugh! Laugh at me, sir! I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one leg just like it. What? Huh? I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl, without... What? I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. All around. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Actual fuck. Okay, let's go back to the guard station. No one. Look who's standing at the chief of detectives' desk. It's Gant. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, you? Oh, right, oh my boy, how you been? Sweet batch? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, worthy. Well, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble since the boys since last year. I mean, the incident on Gold Lake. It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto? On karma. Allegedly was undefeated in his 14-year career, but in court fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why? They do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. It's done right on, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their own. Oh. It's done right on, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. Says. What evidence is this? Oh no, righto, I can give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't send them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, yeah. Was the one you were picking on earlier. Oh, you saw that? Oops. As Goodman's desk, he wanted me to check for anything that might be a clue when they take away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still in here. Of course not. Except for this. It's the last item report, but it's only half complete. The last item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? Ah, sorry, writer. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can seem to sit still out there. Busy one. Okay, I couldn't get anything out of him. Permission to enter. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Hmm? Well, I never thought the day would come when Raito asked me for help. I was wondering if you could investigate the evidence room. No, righto. Actually, I'm sorry. Oh, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Hey, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50. No problem. So go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. You can borrow this. Huh. Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's skies so grey? Officer Marshall. What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this is my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That guard you got there on your chest? That's better than a sheriff's badge in this parts. Yeehaw? Oh, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scenes are waiting. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. But I do have a steak for you. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Ah, a fillet steak lunch. Oh, I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got a good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Mickey. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Or maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So what were you doing around 5 p.m. when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. I mean the security camera system. I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli that's sneaking next to your steak, you know. Okay. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the S9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the names so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfers. What about it? Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transfer thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can re-investigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It has to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transfer. We do it every February. I see now. Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years ago, 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to S9 2 days ago. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, being machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest one to understand here are these here security cameras. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Mickens and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon there might be. One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. So this is the ID card report. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Oh! What the fuck? I thought you were ghosts. I wouldn't come on going around smacking ghosts on the head, Paul. So is this true, what I heard? Yeah, it's true. So Chief of Police can't loan anyone 50 bucks? Even me? Gumshoe? You're a lost cause, you know that? Let's enjoy the music. Gumshoe's theme is one of the best, I think. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today. You got permission from the chief. Now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. I'm going to read less because I'm not used to it and it's starting to have an impact on my throat. So Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right. It's a murder. All the murder took place right here in the police department. Why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. Who's responsible for the mess up in court? Well, to me, it looks like it's not Edgeworth, it's not Edgeworth, and it's not you. Perhaps Mickens or the chief of police. Gant. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case! The SO9 incident, of course. Whoa, it was loud. Okay. I don't know what to give him. Let's examine stuff first. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. Now that is life advice. Now that is something. with dreams. Ah! No! Another life advice. You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their hearts. I was planning to do that. Yeah, puzzle time. It's missing a piece. Huh? What? The birthplace of the blue badger. How do I use it? Ah, here. Promise to testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. Pale blue blood. That's the real sin of the killing, of the murder, not the packing off. Huh? This is definitely blood. Hello, yeah, long time no see. How have you been? Is Darrell Goodman in this game since he's a lawyer? Well, I don't know. You will ask him yourself. In all honesty, I haven't watched Breaking Bad nor Better Call Saul. So I've heard about the series, like it's a good one, but I don't really have time to watch it. Well, I'm doing fine. I usually stream less often due to work, but I try to stream every Saturday. I always leave a message on my Discord.
I don't care if you are.
Yeah.
Back.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry about this. I had someone talking to me. I sorted out. I honestly have no clue where to go now. Oh, not the tree. No. Ah, there's someone I haven't talked to yet. Ah. He slapped someone for their incompetence. I'm not sure where to go now. Did I spray everything? Huh? Left? I'm not sure. Well, that was a bloody violent case. Violent? It was violent. Serial killing. A serial killer. The killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that kidnapping. And this was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. I guess I can give you this ID card record. This is the ID card record of people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Mr. Edgeworth. Restaurant? No. The bellboy? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near him. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gunn, no less. Yeah, he's the murderer. We all know it. I'm just trying everything. Some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. The SO9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. Wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. Take your powder and these fingerprints file for everyone involved. Yeah, why not give them to Gabushu? Okay, we'll choose a finger. This one. Exciting. No! Gumshoe. Of course I'm going to check. I'm pressing enter, but okay, nothing happens. Oh! I'm using everything! It should be perfectly white. Yes! That's Marshall. And I think we're going to stop here for today! Thank you all for coming, as always. Okay. As usual, it was very fun. I love the game. The game is very good. We all love it, of course. I don't know when I'll stream next time. What's happening now? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know when I'll stream next time, but we'll see. In any case, thank you all for coming. I had a wonderful time. And I'll see you next time. I guess it will be next Saturday. I don't know. Stay tuned. Join me on the Discord. And even if I do start an impromptu stream like that one, you will be warned, and you will be able to come and see me shout things on stream. In any case, I may have found the next Saturday game that I will play after I finish the console. You will see. It's cute. In any case, I will repeat myself, but you understand. Let's see you another time. Bye.